It's been snowing hard along the western I-40 corridor for most of the day.
And the driving is treacherous. State police say cars have been sliding around on I-40 tonight, and a couple of semis have jackknifed. News 13's Ian Swartz continues our coverage live from Gallup.
That's right. State police only expect conditions to get worse on the road as the snow picks up and the winds increase. Now, we're getting a slight break from the snow right now. It's actually coming down in more of a sleet version, a little bit less a problem on the roads. But, boy, it's been rough out here today. The snow started accumulating after sunset, with some areas quickly racking up at least an inch of snow. Many of the roads are slushy here and along Interstate 40. Drivers on the road have been taking it slow, and some deciding not to drive at all. Some hotels in Gallup say they're filling up as drivers give up and scrap their travel plans to avoid the winter weather. Now, some drivers we talk to say they don't have the time and they would rather chance it on the roads, expecting the worst.
Snowpack, drive slow. The only way to avoid them is just going slow and try to stay on the road right.
Now, some of the biggest problem areas right now on I-40 are from here in Gallup to Grants. You can expect patches of ice and a lot of snowpack, so you definitely want to be careful there out on the roads. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Ian.
Drivers along I-40 east of Albuquerque should expect a rough commute tomorrow morning. News 13's Jim Winchester is live from Cedillo Hill with how crews are getting ready to get slammed. Jim?
Well, that's right, Dick, and because of some fresh snow that we did get earlier this evening, snowplows along I-40 have been out all night long. Now, this area here at Cedillo Hill has gotten the most snow so far of the immediate area, but the expectation is that the worst is still yet to come, likely just in time for the morning commute. For that reason, the New Mexico Department of Transportation says snowplows will be out here tonight around the clock, with a new shift of snowplow drivers coming in at midnight. Now, the road conditions are not too bad right now, but local authorities will be keeping an eye on the skies with a special lookout for blowing snow and high forecast winds.
Visibility becomes a factor. You got blowing snow, blizzard-like conditions. Then it also blows our product off the road. Salt and cinders gets blown off, so we have a hard time keeping enough on there to be able to keep the snow and ice from building up.
And as you can see right now, it is not snowing, but the roads do remain pretty slick out there. In fact, snowplows continue to go up and down I-40 right along where we're standing. Dick, back to you.
All right, Jim, the State Department of Transportation is closely watching road conditions across New Mexico tonight. Real-time traffic cameras allow staffers at the DOT's Albuquerque Nerve Center to spot problem areas immediately and send crews to where they are needed the most.
Obviously, when there's a winter storm like this, we want to make sure that our districts are prepared for it, and that the crews are ready to go, that the plows are ready, and that our website's ready to go, too.
That website, nmroads.com, also features cameras along I-40 and I-25 that you can check before you head out.
And there are plenty of trouble spots cropping up already. I-40 is a mess from the Arizona line to Grants. The interstate is also slick from Albuquerque to Cedillo Hill. As for I-25, it is tough going from Albuquerque to the Mora County line, and there's difficult driving on roadways across Rio Arriba, Taos, Mora, San Miguel, Sandoval, Santa Fe, and Los Alamos counties. Now, if you do live up north, you should stay off the roads altogether if you can. Well over a foot of snow is already on the ground in some areas there. This is how it looked in Durango earlier today. It's pretty, but probably dangerous, too. The weather is also blamed for a fatal crash on US 550 in San Juan County this morning. For up-to-the-minute road conditions, go to krqe.com or call the state hotline, that number 511. And stay with News 13 and krqe.com for the latest road conditions, closures, and delays. Be sure to check with the morning crew starting at 5 a.m. before you head out tomorrow.